Do you think deaf people have equal rights here in Ireland? The ISL Act passed, and that's great. In educational settings, Ireland's deaf schools use signing. But in mainstream education, deaf children still don't have access to interpreters. On TV, deaf people should have full access via subtitles or ISL. If you watch the news on RTE, you can see the news in ISL, but it's very short, only a minute and a half. There should be full access to programming through ISL. What about in legal settings? Deaf people have access to interpreters if they have to go to court. But if they want to consult with a solicitor, they have to pay for an interpreter. They need full access. I'm going to talk about work and everyday life. It's important that if there's a workplace training event, an interpreter be provided. Deaf people don't have full access to ISL in everyday life. Interpreters can be booked through Iris, but recently there was a pilot of an app called Jana, where you can see an interpreter quickly at the press of a button. The pilot ended after 3 months, but it should be continued. It's great that the ISL Act passed recently. There's a lot in it, but I want to talk about 2 parts. Firstly, if you need access to public services, they now must provide an interpreter. Secondly, a voucher scheme for access to interpretation services has been undergoing a pilot project, but it's short, only 3 months. It should be extended indefinitely. Interpreters in Ireland must be fully qualified through CDS. This is important because if someone isn't properly trained, the quality of their work might be of a low standard. There are a lot of interpreters based in Dublin, but very few in other parts of the country. That's why we need more interpreters. We are signing for human rights.